Hello everybody and welcome to a new series on the channel. Yes, I'm jumping on the bandwagon and I am also playing Total War Warhammer 3. I do like the Total War games. I have about 200 or 300 hours in Warhammer 2, but I am not very good at these games. But Immortal Empires has just released and we're gonna jump right into it. So I was thinking about who I wanted to play for Immortal Empires, and whenever you open it up, it always takes you straight to Karl Franz. And I hate Karl Franz. I'm not a big fan of the Empire. So who hates the Empire more than I do? The Beastmen. So we're gonna jump into a Khazrak One-Eye gameplay here and have some fun rampaging through the Empire as the Beastmen. Now, as for settings, I'm on normal because I'm still learning Warhammer 3. I didn't put as much time into Warhammer 3 as I did Warhammer 2. Still learning the game here, and I want to play just a normal campaign. I've loaded up a couple of test campaigns here as Khazrak, and his start is not particularly easy. So I don't want to jump in on a hard game and just get rolled, right? So we're gonna load this up here and get started as Khazrak and see what we can do. This is loading pretty fast. Sometimes it takes it a long time for the Immortal Empires map to load because it is huge, humongous. So since this is gonna take a minute, I will just cut it and bring you right back whenever it's finished loading. Okay, here we are. And let's talk about our starting position and our starting lord. So we start with a Lore of Death Bray Shaman. I don't really like Lore of Death. I don't think the Beastmen get too many good lores. I think we can get Lore of Beast, which would be better overall, but Lore of Death, the reason I don't like Lore of Death is it takes a little bit of time for your magic users to be like damage dealing. Until then, they're just sort of like support. So we're just gonna lodge him right into Khazrak's army here. And this is our starting position. We are at war with Middenheim here. That's Todbringer. We are also at war with the Empire. So, you know, we gotta take care of them. Over here, we have Festus. He starts right here. And I want to contact him early and get a non-aggression pact going with him pretty early. And we have some greenskins right over here, as well as Bretonnia on the coasts. Nordland, is that Bretonnia? Nordland's, no, Nordland's the Empire, right? Yeah, so Nordland's the Empire. Are you Empire? Gorsal? Yeah, you're Empire too. So Bretonnia is actually down here. Yeah, this is Bretonnia. So we're at war with the Empire, and we're at war with Athelloren, the Wood Elves here, Lorelorn. So we got to take care of this. We need to get a rune, a herdstone up pretty early, and I found that this is the best place to get your herdstone, but it's not easy. What does Khazrak do in this game? So Khazrak, he has some bonuses. He himself, he gets reduced penalties to your bestial rage. So normally you want to be attacking a lot to up your bestial rage to get bonuses. And you get Vanguard deployment for your front line. You get Vanguard deployment for your Razor, your Chariots, and you get poison attacks for all your cheap first tier units. You also get Vanguard return, blah, blah, I've already talked about that. Yeah. So yeah, that's what you get right there. Yeah. Okay. So I have a problem with Beastmen, actually. I usually play people like the High Elves. I love the High Elves. I love their whole game plan. I think they're like, I like the High Elves because I like ranged armies, and the Beastmen don't have a ranged army. They're one ranged unit here. The Ungor Ragers suck, or well, until we get to Cygors, everything sucks for the Beastmen. But what you want to be doing with Khazrak is he has a bonus. I don't know if it shows it here. you get a bonus towards your... It's not you, it's your faction. Your faction gets a bonus towards the ambushes. So you want to be getting as many ambushes off as possible. So we are in our ambush stance. And we're gonna go over and kill this guy right here. I could just decisive victory this off, but it's the first battle of the campaign. Let's jump in here, fight it, and see how it goes. So Beastmen, they are kind of anti my playstyle. You have to run in, hit them fast, and go. You're supposed to, like... If you stay at range, people are, like, especially with the Wood Elves, people are just going to destroy you. You want to move in and cause terror and fear and kick all their army off that way. That's how you get your wins, is through routing people. But they have such a slow start, in my opinion. It takes ages, absolute ages, to get a good army. You want to get off these Ungors as fast as possible and get into your Chaos Spawn. You want to get into your Minotaurs. So this is not a good or a particularly easy start position for me, in my opinion. I'd much rather start as like Mazda Mundi or somebody. Their position, even though a little difficult, is better than this. Also, I'm not super good with chariots, so I don't really get too much, like, utility out of my chariots, which is a problem. So, what do we want to do? We want our chariots on the backside, probably right here, because there's archers here. And I want my Minotaurs back there as well. As far as our army setup, so the only reason I'm okay with doing this is because we have an ambush, right? So, like, thematically it makes sense that I'm able to choose where my people would be. I want these guys positioned more in this manner, and I want my anti-large positioned here to take care of these dryads. Are you... Yeah, they're creatures. So I want to take care of those. And then we're going to put my one ranged unit here to deal with some other ranged units. You are going to cast... Well, I don't have any spells. This guy is useless this match, so, or this battle, so we're just gonna sort of throw him back. Start the battle. You go in, you go in there, you go in there, and we're just going to surround and murder and get some good value out of my fast units here. We're gonna send you into those instead of into the anti-large. Come on, chariots, get some work. Wow. Khazrak is actually getting wrecked. Let's send you out to attack him as well. Come back around for a second pass at those, and we're gonna send my Minotaurs into these guys. Pull the chariots through and send them back around for another pass somewhere where they'll be useful. Khazrak, keep trying. I need you out there as well. Let's get one spell off. And where did my chariots run to? Send my chariots through these guys. Send you through those guys. Oh, my chariots got caught up on my own units. Well, there we go. We had a lot less losses than we would have had otherwise, and I'm pretty sure I can chase this down, maybe. My Minotaurs are really fast, so let's see if we can get him chased down before he flees. I want to kill the Lord. That's my goal. The Minotaurs are really super fast, so they should catch up. I want to kill him so his army dies and I get more XP. Even if it gives me a little more damage in the end, I think it'll be worth it. Just to murder that guy off. Yeah, there we go. In the battle. Good start. Good start to the campaign. Let's see who got the most value here. So, like, the Minotaurs, damn, ooh, 1,000 gold value there. The Minotaurs were just doing good work. The Bestigors, not so much. They didn't have to fight very hard, the Bestigors, but these Minotaurs, they did Morris Leb's job. They started conquering everything that they could. That was great. So he's dead. The Dryads, all that stuff, they weren't too hard. We got the ambush off. That's what we want to do basically every single fight with Khazrak. The problem that I'm having whenever I play my test campaigns, and I'm playing like 20-30 turns in just to get a feel of things, the problem I'm having is with siege battles. Oh my god, I am just getting destroyed during siege battles. Wow, come on, load, game. It's, if they have walls, I have no artillery. I have nothing to do to get through those walls. So it's really hard for me to take out the Empire, which all have like decent settlements, right? So it's just sort of a slower campaign than I was expecting as the Beastmen. Well, I'll bring it back as soon as this loads up. This is taking ages. I don't know why it's taken so long to load in, but we'll cut this out. And we're back. Got it. So we got quite a lot of experience there. That should be 2 levels up, I think, for Khazrak. And then we got a lot of money, which we needed. And we're going to get the army replenishment. And I'm going to take just 1 turn here. And I'm going to recruit more into my army. And I would like to recruit... I like Chaos Hounds, Chaos Warhounds. I like to have like 4 Chaos Warhounds in my Beastman armies. And I want to get my Dread going early, so we'll go ahead and we'll set that and level up Khazrak. Now, with Khazrak, I have found, like, I am going full blue bar. Like, he gets so many good things in this blue line compared to, like, what he's buffing up here. So... income from raiding is great. Post-battle magic items is great. This is amazing because you're fighting so much. You're getting casualty replenishment is amazing. Laying siege, this is really useful. Lightning strike, as always, this is amazing because you're getting ambush success chance. So movement range on the end. So this blue line I have found has been... amazing. And we're just gonna go double into Ruination to start here, because next turn we're putting Lorelorn Forest under siege. I have never been able to win a straight up fight against the forest garrison, but if I put them under siege, I have found that I've been okay with, like, encircling it for 3 or 4 turns and then taking it. If I've had some games where they've had a revolt and the revolt, like the rebel army attacks me. I have had some games where Festus comes through and takes everything out while I'm waiting for this to fall. But most of the time, I have been able to take this in like 4 turns. And it's just so much easier to encircle them than it is to... It's just so much easier to encircle them than it is to fight this settlement. Because the map for this settlement is just 2 tiny little choke points, and they just stack their range up there and murder you. But I need to take this because I need to set my blood grounds so I can start getting those bonuses. If I don't get that going, then there's just, like, nothing I can do, so... The only issue is this slows my game down quite a bit. We're just sort of waiting around for a couple of turns for their settlement garrison to be attritioned off. Usually by like 4 turns in, I can take it with no problem, but most of the time it's just sitting here and waiting. If we look though, because we got that attrition, they're already taking pretty massive damage on their garrisoned units. I thought about waiting an extra turn to pick up more Ungor Raiders, the ranged ones, but I've found that waiting an extra turn causes Festus to the east to just go crazy. He takes Todbringer out, he starts moving down through all of your blood grounds, so moving, go away advisor, moving early is better. Let's look at their settlement garrison again. So his army's getting hurt. Lorlorn, not Khazrak. They're getting hurt, so let's just wait another couple of turns. Just another couple of turns. I don't want to have to recover because my recruitment is limited. It's better than fighting the battle. Some people who are better than me might be able to get it done super fast. Not this guy. What is that? Is that Grievous down there that is making so much noise? These little goblins. Going crazy here. Okay, so there's Festus. Can I get a non-aggression from you? And you'll pay me? Yeah. Will you pay me 150? 150? Will you... No, you won't pay me 150? What about 149? Let's game the system a little. Nope. What was it? Was it 148 he was accepting earlier? Yeah, okay. Thank you, sir. So we don't have to worry about him coming into us, and I like to sort of RPG this a little. We are servants of chaos, and he is a much higher on the chaos totem pole than we are, so I like to not really murder him. We got a Pyrrhic victory here. If I fight it, I might be able to avoid those casualties. Maybe. But this map is just devastating. Absolutely devastating. So they stand here, and then they stand here, and then just wreck me. I think we're gonna give it one more turn of encirclement and then go in. How am I doing on dread? 375 to get that. I hear you, Uzga backbiter. This little cute little goblin screaming at me. One more turn here, just to put things a little more in our favor. That's why I said why I think he has such a slow start. It might just be me playing it, but I'm not good enough to do that settlement battle with just the 14 stack I have at the beginning of the game. And when I look down here at Middleland, they have Gods look upon the Warherder pleased. Okay. Okay. So, like, Todbringer here, he wrecks me every time, so. Let's go in. You know what? I'm just gonna auto-resolve it. Don't lose anybody. I'm gonna be in the settlement, so I'll garrison fine. Or I'll replenish just fine. And there we go. We unlock our challenges, so we'll get that started. The thrumming power of our Hearthstone invigorates the lowly Ungor's thirst to take vengeance upon the world that spawned them. So it gives me leadership for Ungor Herd and Spearmen, and then we get melee attack for our little frontline boys there. As far as this goes, Carrion, Shamanic, Winds, Rucking Pits. So if I look at our blood grounds, I usually go for the campaign movement range. But I might go for the minus missile damage this time. What does this do? Winds of Magic. Casualty replenishment rate is pretty good as well. But it's only in the local region. This is for all blood ground. The cloven ones, drunken, brawling, shouting, and rucking are all simply an effort to satisfy their constant cravings for battle. And it just makes, like, the siege battles a little bit easier. But this one also causes, like, plague. And the units you're fighting are a little easier to fight. So I think we'll probably go with this one. We'll go with that one. And depend on getting a bunch of ambushes off. And let's go ahead and pray, like, up our horde level. And I need to fill in my army. So we'll go with 2 more of you. I want 2 more of you, and then the rest are gonna go into the little ranged boys, and that'll be a full army for me. So 1 skill point into casualty replenishment, and then we'll go into lightning strike as soon as we can. And this Lore of Death guy, what do I want to do with this Lore of Death guy? Do I want to go for Spirit Leech, which causes damage? Is strong versus singles. I think we're gonna go for the minus leadership. Spirits of the departed assail the wizard's foes, sapping their resolve and causing dread among their number. I think we're gonna go for the minus leadership because that's how I win battles. I'm not really killing units as much as I am scaring them off. We're routing things more than we're murdering things. We've already went from 270, what is it, 272 down to 259. So people are dying pretty quickly. Another thing I need to make sure I'm doing is I need to try to get maximum devastation off of my ritual stone. We want as much devastation as we can get off of this. But I also want to raid because I have no money. Let's move in this direction. Set ourselves to raiding. And we'll try to start making some money. I need money. That's a big problem I have. Can't make any money. Or make any favor. Ludred Gore Feaster, Fester.
My lord, a rival power desires a change in your mutual
Sure, I'll
relations.
take your trade. Doesn't do anything for me, but I'll take it. I want to get, so I want to like sort of roleplay this a little bit and go full on Khazrak like lore here. Put them on a chariot, have a bunch of chariot like Bray shamans. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Beast Lord. An encampment will draw more gauze to your cause.
I want
your followers time to lick their wounds and give
another
to the dark
turn
gods.
of raiding. Another turn of raiding. Go away, advisor. Another turn of raiding is some more money. But I'm worried about Karl Franz moving in here. Whoa! The Greenskins took Wisemond? Oh my goodness. Look at them. Look at you go, little guys. Franz is scary. The question is, like, do I worry about, like, the garrison here? Oh, the garrison is huge here. I think maybe we're going to go here and hide and try to ambush good Karl there. Weapon strength versus men or speed for units. Let's go speed for units. And hope good old Karl Franz there doesn't catch us trying to ambush him. He might. He did. Oh no. We're caught with our pants down. That's not good. And we have to run away. Don't think I would have won that with him circling me. I don't know. Maybe I should have fought there. But I wanted to take the turn to heal. I didn't want to fight not healed. And there's the chaos corruption spreading. Let's see if we can get an ambush off on him. What do you have? Archers, Reichsguard, a mortar. I hate... Oh, it's not the regiment. Okay. It's got quite a few of the gunpowder units. Let's fight them. We'll see. We'll see what we can get. I'm not scared of Karl. But he does have a few scary units. If I can get my warhounds on the mortar, I think they're essentially done. I hope I can see where the Reichsguard are so I can set my spears in that area. I want to get rid of you and get more of these. So I'll need to use my dread for that. And then I want to Spirit Leech Karl early. Maybe I'll put the minus leadership on the Reichsguard? Have them break, or the great swords? Maybe the great swords. I have to see what it looks like. Alright, game, come on. Load. There we go. Okay, what are we looking like? Karl's in the front. Mortar's here in the back. Ah! Darn it. I always gamble and I always lose. Okay, so let's reset ourselves. Warhounds, you're going there. Two of you are going to go here. You guys are going to go like this. I want Minotaurs and I want my chariots to come through here and take out these guys as much as possible. Khazrak, you're gonna deal with chariots. You go up here. Khazrak, you're gonna deal with Karl, and you, I want to put Spirit Leech on Karl early. If I can get the mortar taken out, let's get you and you. Let's switch you around with you. And where are my archer boys? The archer boys I want to put behind here, and we're gonna try to take out some of these handgunners. This might be terrible, but this is what we're going with. Let's go. Minotaur. go into this, and then you are going to come down and hit through as many of those as you can. Wow, he's already made it all the way to the end. He escaped. You, Bray Shaman, back up. Chariots come through. Let's get you through. Take you out. And send the chariots back through the cavalry. Wow, Franz already escaped because he was already, like, he was right there as soon as the battle started. Minotaurs are doing nothing. I want to send them into those handgunners. You move here. Let's get you going. And then send you through these to the backside of these. So you see, I'm not really killing units as much as I'm just like routing units. That's like where my strength comes from. You go back and deal with those. Khazrak is doing his best. Let's bring you around. Let's have you deal with those. Scaring those off. Here. And done. Wish I would have killed Karl, but we'll take the win. And let's look at the value we got out of this. Who got the most kills? Wow, the Bestigor herd got quite a lot of kills there. 364 value. 600 value. 500 value. Not a great fight, but, like, I mean, we barely got damaged. And we didn't hurt Karl Franz at all. Like, at all. We didn't kill anything. But we're more just ambushing and making money off of stuff like this. That's how we're gonna play this. Done with the loading screen. 799 bucks. A lot of experience and just a little bit of dread. That'll get me up to full health because it was single entities that got damaged. So we'll take that. You run all the way back to Weismund. I want to take Weismund because that's in my blood grounds. And I'm on my chariot here. I feel like the chariot kind of makes Khazrak worse. But I like to put him on there because lore reasons. If we look here, upgrades. I don't have enough to get this yet, but next turn I can get it. And I want that because I want to upgrade my Herdstone. That'll allow me to get better frontline units. And some extra chariots or harpies if I want it. Don't really want the harpies, they're not good. But it's nice to have them. Let's level you up. I think we're just gonna go... I want to get up to Lightning Strike. So, do I want to go here? Or do I want to go here? I think we'll go into this one. Unholy Resilience. You know what? No, Unholy Resilience is going to give me that anyway. So we'll go straight into Lightning Strike. And that'll start helping me with these reinforcement battles. And as far as this guy goes, I still want to damage leadership. And I think we'll go into a second Spirit Leech because we need some damage from him. We need some damage out of him to start doing good things. I need to take Middenheim. I need to take Weismund. But Karl needs to go away for me to do both of those things. Marcus von Wolfen. With Karl floating around, I'm kind of scared to go into either one. Because he could easily just kill me with that full stack that he's got. If I get super damaged. There goes
A quest has been issued, mighty lord. A great adventure.
Okay, let's check out the quest.
Beware.
The curses of man are many, and now they think to purge the forests of the warherds? Boris Todbringer, Electric Count of Middenland, has been sending armies from Middenheim to rid the Drakwald of gore, slaying break-in in vast numbers. He must be made to pay, but his city sits high on the Ulrichsburg Plateau, making a brute force attack futile. No, a more cunning approach will be needed from the Children of Chaos, or to raise his city to ash and ruin. Knowing that the Elector Count is an honorable fool, Khazrak gives the order to spill Middenheimer blood in smaller attacks, using guerrilla tactics to draw him out. Predictably, Todbringer takes the bait. And if I can beat this, 2 great swords, Todbringer crossbows, handgunners, the demigriffs and the knights are a little scary. Can I take this? Spearmen with shields. I might be able to take this. That'll give me casualty replenishment, a lot of dread, and Scourge is a lethal whip, thirsty for blood and wrapped by the bitter curses of many generations of Bray Shaman. It gives me melee attack, discourage status effect, weapon strength, and then splash damage, which would be nice. I think we hold off though until we get some better units in here. Karl's down there. Let's auto-resolve that, because I hate settlement battles. Loot in advance. And we'll move down over in this direction to take Middenheim next. Now, the question is, do I think Karl can take this back next turn? If he does, and he probably can, then my ritual is worse, and I want to get to 25 ruination so I can start getting like the good, like gore herd. These aren't great, but they're better than what I've got right now. We'll take the rune stones, and we'll upgrade this rune stone. And I think we might switch to raiding to start making some money off of Middenheim here. What next? Lightning Strike, which it takes longer, 50% longer for people to join battles. I want to get this ritual performed, but I'm afraid I won't get enough destruction in the area. Middenheim's gonna be tough. Especially with Karl on my backside, that's gonna be tough. I wish I could get another... I might want to think about getting another lord out. Just to... Ah, you took Weismund. How did you take it back? Can I come in here? I think we try to siege it. And if we see Franz moving in here, we have to be careful. And we go battering ram. And a couple of things on the wall. Oh, if we see Franz coming in, we gotta be careful. Middenheim has to go though. I have to take this. We might attack it if we see their garrison getting low enough. I would like Festus to come help me a little bit. That would be great. But I don't really want to give him any of this territory. He's going for Midden Stag, definitely. That's where he's aiming. He likes to spread this way. You're gonna go for this? Huglug? What do you look like? You're hurting, but not far enough yet for me to do enough. Oh, Todbringer. 8 turns left. I don't think we're gonna wait the full 8 turns for this. Crusher, I would like to see. Yes, Festus, what would you like? I'll give you the military access, but I don't really want you taking over all of the Empire's, like, lands within the Drakwald here. Nordland, I think I might go up there next. We want to get this number as high as we can. And we get that by causing devastation in the area. If I give up this siege, he'll just come in here and take this. He wants this pretty desperately, in my opinion. Because every time I play, I see him come in here and take it. We'll give it another couple of turns. And when I take this, I think I will trade out my regular Ungor herds for some Gore herds. Like an upgrade. I should have enough dread to do so, to upgrade my limit. But this is a Khazrak campaign. You're kind of just staying here, taking out the Empire in this little zone. The short victory campaign for him is very short. I'm seeing that the short... Oh, there's Karl. Festus. Can I... Do I want to auto-resolve it, or do I want to go for it? Armor-piercing weapon damage. Let's put this on the Bestigor. Spirit victory? What? What if I put it on you? I hate settlement battles. Like, I really hate them. Let's just auto-resolve Todbringer out. And hopefully we can... No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Don't you go back towards Franz. And then we go for... Lightning strike. Am I still raiding? No, okay, I'm in my ambush stance. And then you, I want to get to the Purple Sun of Xeris pretty quickly. Life leeching is going to be good for you. And let's... I don't have enough money to upgrade that, so I don't really want to. I'm going to, like, combine some of these units in. Because I'm going to... Whoa, no. I'm going to be replacing them with other units soon anyway. Not those. And let's see if he attacks me. Which he probably will. Maybe I should have locked my ritual in before giving him a chance to come wreck me. Yeah, of course he's gonna come attack me. It's a close defeat. What's the land look like? Oh, what do? I could retreat. Retreat and try to ambush him on my turn. I'm gonna lose this guy for sure. I think I could take it, but I want to be fighting ambush battles for now. Of course he went straight into Middenheim again. Festus is gonna take it. Of course he will. Festus will take that. I hate you, Karl. If I could ambush him, things would be better off. Really? I'm going to lose that badly. I don't believe that. I don't think I would lose that badly. Archers. Some handgunners. I think we fight this. I think we try to go for this. I don't think I would lose that badly. If I can get my warhounds on this and get my minotaurs, I don't know. If I can get my minotaurs taking out some of these handgunners, then I don't think we're gonna lose. It might not be a pretty win, but I don't think we'll lose. Karl. Hate the Empire. That's why I like Khazrak. I feel like Khazrak so much because I hate the Empire so much. I don't know. I've never been interested in any Empire army. They're super boring to me. How long have I been recording this? Let's finish up this battle. See if we win or if we lose. And then we'll call it an episode no matter what after this. If we win gloriously. If we lose big. And great. Lost my winds of magic immediately. Let's group you up and put you we'll put you here because I want to go straight in on that. And it's the same thing I did last time. We're just going to carry it into places. You into places. I would like to put you here and you here. And then the rest of... Get rid of you. The rest of these we're going to put right up against the front line here. I'm definitely going to lose my ranged units, but that's okay. They're not super good. And we put these guys here. Start battle, and I'm going to do the cheaty thing, and I'm going to pause. I don't have enough winds of magic, but I would like to send my units orders. Let's get you into there. Let's get you into here and here, and then we'll go and just attack up as much as we can here. And let's go. Let's see what it looks like. I want to see how much damage my chariots do. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful from the chariots. That was absolutely beautiful out of the chariots. Let's get the chariots onto the horses. You go here. Minotaurs are doing good work. Oh, Khazrak's dying. Khazrak's dying. That's terrible. I need you to go deal with that. You are going to attack those. Minotaurs, come back around, come behind. Khazrak, don't die. Khazrak. Spirit Leech on you. Yeah, that'll do good. Chariots. Chariots, back up and go into this. You guys start.
Please the field, my lord.
No, Khazrak!
Full display.
Ah. What a shameful display. And there goes my Bray Shaman. Well, I mean, I saw that coming, but I also didn't see it coming at the same time. Chariot, let's bring you around to deal with... I want 2 of you going out there. I want to deal with these gunners. You are going to Spirit Leech you. And you come back and try to go into those. You go into those. If I can kill Franz, then things will go better. Attack you. Okay, so Franz is dead. No problem. I kind of want Khazrak off of this chariot, if we're being perfectly honest. It does not do me as much good as the game would think it does. And then you guys attack those. I want you going into Franz. Or no, that's the cavalry. Go into that. Give me another Spirit Leech before he escapes. Kill him. Kill him. Yes, okay. And speed this up. Get as many kills as we can. Just to get some experience on my units. Okay. So that wasn't a close defeat. We won. In battle. Game lied to us. As long as we get an ambush, we're pretty good. 100 kills on these Bestigors. And then 129 on these guys. And my Chaos Warhounds were keeping that mortar, like, just destroyed the mortar. So they got the best, like, value for me, in my opinion. Those Warhounds, they got the best they could possibly get. Well, we're going to call it an episode there. We got a couple of good wins. We killed Karl. Yes, we killed the Emperor, wielder of the Helden Hammer, the Warhammer, and we're got a pretty good start to our first Immortal Empires campaign. This is my first Immortal Empires campaign. I've only played 30 turns of it twice. So, yeah, please give me a lot of like and support for this episode. If you liked it and you want to see more games beyond Civ, please let me know. Let me know and give me some support, and I'll always make them. As always, this has been STG Sheep, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.